authorized to pay $3,000.
All right.
You didn't throw all those comics in the trash, did you?
Good, making sure you don't touch nothing. I bet we both get like something really neat to wear to Grandma's Halloween party. I already got my costume. Me and Duffy are going as Brain Boy. Oh, wow. Ooh. Boy, women sure are weird. They hang all their junk in the living room, and they stash all the neat stuff up here. Hey, look. I never knew Grandpa Waters ever this young. Do you remember Grandpa at all? Just a little bit. How about you? Some. Mostly that it was real nice, and it had kind of big ears. When I grow up, I want to be just like him. Well, you're already doing pretty good in the ear department. Hey, cut it out! Stop! Thank you. Hey, Ollie, check this out. Gee, Kelly, you look just like Uncle Wally's secretary. This sure is lots of fun up here. We gotta come up here and play more often. No way. Smells like Aunt Martha when you have to kiss her and forget to hold your breath. Comic books. They must have been Dad's or Uncle Wally's. Well, they're ours now. Grandma and Uncle Beaver said we could have anything we found up here. Bet you we could get $1 a piece from Freddie Haskell. He collects old comics. $1 a piece? Great. We'll split the profits 50-50. Forget it. I want half. All right.
Eddie, what was this big surprise you were going to show us?
Yeah, we've been here for half an hour, and all we've done is watch the monsters. Hey, you gotta admit, it was a good one.
It wasn't as good as the one with the Dodgers signed Herman.
Okay, look. The reason I invited you over is, well, you guys mean more to me than anybody in the world. Yeah, I tell that to my family, too, but I don't mean it. I wanted you guys to be with me for this very special moment. Which begins right now.
Hi, I'm Edward Haskell, president of Haskell Construction Company. And I'm standing on my father's grave to prove a point. The point is, you just can't find a better construction company to build that extra room you've always dreamed of. Be it just someplace to stash your wife's relatives. And I swear on my father's grave that we'll build it for you better, cheaper, and faster than any of our competition. Because at Haskell Construction Company, we don't just build houses, we build homes.
So, guys, what do you think? I know my hair could have looked a little better, but the honesty garbage really plays, doesn't it?
It's one thing to misrepresent your product. Everybody does that.
But, Eddie, your father's still alive. Yeah, I know, but there's nothing I can do about that. And what poor timing, son? You just missed my commercial.
Hopefully Grandpa did, too.
Yeah, you can take a joke. You ever see a second wife?
Mr. Beaver, if perchance you're headed back to the family compound, I'm in need of a ride.
Wait. You can't leave now. It's on Channel 62 in Spanish.
Hola, yo soy Eduardo Haskell, el presidente de la compañía Haskell de Construcción. Aquí estoy en la tumba.
Well, not bad. Okay. Pretty good.
So, do you want them or not, Freddie?
And remember, I'm here to make sure you don't rip them off.
We cut them in for 5%.
Well, these books aren't in the worst condition I've ever seen. Tell you what, I'm in a good mood. I'll give you $3.50 for the whole lot. Freddie, I knew I couldn't put one over on you, Kip. All right, $6. But don't tell everyone I let you walk all over me like this.
Deal. Wait a minute. Something smells here. I bet we could get more from that comic book store in Bellport. Wait a minute, Kelly. We had a deal.
Yeah.
Give them back. Make me. All right? No, they're mine. No, I know. Come on, they're mine.
You'll destroy it. Freddie, why do I have the distinct feeling that those comic books are worth more than $1? Well, these are rubbish. But this is Fantastic Four #1. The single most valuable comic book of the entire Silver Age. Just how valuable?
Wow. Mom, when do you think you have time to take me to get some riding boots?
Riding boots. Wally, did you hear that? Riding boots.
Don't tell me. You just can't live without them because all the other kids are wearing them, right?
No, just the kids with horses.
Kelly, last time I checked, you didn't have a horse.
Well, if I had the boots and one happened to follow me home in, say, a week, then I wouldn't have to wait to ride it.
Mom, I'm up in the boys' room.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. You can help me turn the mattresses.
Mom, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Is it natural for a little girl to suddenly become obsessed with horses?
Oh, please, Wally. When I was young, I used to draw horses. I had a collection of ceramic horses. And every morning I'd run out and give a lump of sugar to the horse that used to draw the milk wagon.
Well, that would be fine. But Kelly's out shopping for saddles. Sometimes I think it would be better if she just started getting interested in boys.
She is. Just be thankful she isn't interested in comic books. They're all over the place. It's all Oliver thinks about. Got a good mind to throw them all in the trash.
Mom, it didn't do any good when you threw Beaver's comic books away. Come to think of it, he's never really gotten over it.
Very funny, Wally.
Well, if you don't have any more mattresses for me to turn, I'll run home to my wife and Dale Evans.
Wally? You know I saw the strangest thing today on television.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mom. Eddie Haskell's dad's just fine.
One day he's gonna thank me for this. Oh, aren't you too adorable?
And you say you can't find any cute maternity clothes.
You're not supposed to just eat the icing off the cupcakes. It's all right. I only like the cake part. What a thief. Hey, Oliver, did you get any mail today? Anyone answer our ad? Nah, all I got was my new boy's life.
Oh, that JJ. Just like her mother.
Cider?
Aren't you a little early this year, Santa?
Don't give me the business, Lumpy. By the time I got to the costume shop, all they had left was this and Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, you look cute.
Thank you. I'm Kirk Newhouse. I'm here to see Mr. Cleaver on some rather pressing business.
Oh, well, won't you come in?
Thank you.
Theodore, this is Mr. Newhouse.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, don't be silly. We do this every Thursday.
What can I do for you, Mr. Newhouse?
Why don't you ask him if he's been a good boy this year?
I'm here to answer the ad about the comic book.
Comic book?
Oh, you want that, Mr. Cleaver?
Which head should I talk to?
Mine. Why don't we just go upstairs and talk about this in my office?
Excuse me, Mr. Newhouse, but what kind of business could you possibly have with people in grammar school?
I represent a consortium of credit dentists in Minneapolis who purchase comic books as a investment, and they've sent me here to buy the comic you advertised.
Who advertised?
Fuck.
Fantastic Four #1. We found it in the attic, and, well, you said we could have anything we like, and we really like this.
So you just happened to forget to tell us about it.
Oh, we didn't forget. Freddie said if we tipped you off, he wouldn't let us keep the money.
Freddie?
I'd have the child's hearing tested. What I said was you'd never let them swim after eating.
Kelly, how could you have done that?
Do you know anything about women?
What's going on?
Listen. You people work this out amongst yourselves. But if this comic is in mint condition as advertised, I've been authorized to pay $3,000.
All right.
$3,000?
For a 10-cent comic?
And I waste my money on tax-free bonds?
Just don't stand there, Oliver. Where's the comic book?
Don't worry, Dad. I kept it real safe under my mattress.
Wait a minute here. It's not there.
Well, sure it is, Grandma.
No, you see, yesterday
Mom, you didn't throw all those comics in the trash, did you?
No. I took them to the recycling center.
And only give each trick-or-treater one piece of candy.
Find it, kid. Come on. All right, kid. Oh, I'm with
Let's go!
We made it. I can't believe
Not gonna be easy.
Look at all those papers.
All right, guys, look, it's got to be here someplace. Let's split up and find it.
Yeah! My hat. I was gonna call my horse Snowball, because she was gonna be all white.
Real original.
And I was gonna take my whole class to Disneyland for my first day. Even Dog Breath Atkins? Yeah, even her.
Hi, kids. I know how disappointed y'all must be.
And I was counting on a big haul of candy tonight.
Stubby, could you just make believe you're not here?
Oh, I do that real good. Been on business trips with my dad.
Kid, I know I should have had more respect for your property.
Don't worry, Grandma. I tried being mad at you for a few minutes, but I couldn't go through with it.
I had no idea a comic book could be so valuable.
For Grandma, every comic book is valuable, because once the guy reads it, he gets to be someone else for a while. Sort of like Halloween.
Well, I guess I never looked at it like that. It's still Halloween, and I'll bet if you try real hard, you could still have a good time. Come on, let's get everybody and go home.
I thought we could find it, Grandma. I tried so hard. Wally!
Come on, kid. Keep going.
Hey, Beav, can you drop me off first? I want to get home before the neighborhood kids start egging my house.
Kelly, you ever wonder how you lost your mulberry bush doll? Wow. Well, everything seems to be in order here, except that the check should be made out to my brother and me, who will act as custodians. All right?
It's not fair. How come we can't be the janitors of our own money?
Kids, we've been through this before. The money is going into a savings account to earn interest.
And then when you need it for something important like college, it'll be there.
This is a wonderful thing for you guys.
Horse is a wonderful thing, too.
Okay, Beav. All you gotta do is sign right here.
Wally, this is the sensible thing to do, right?
Right.
Maybe this one time we shouldn't do the sensible thing.
All right, I'm back in the saddle again. Yeah.
Beaver, I thought this was settled. The money's going into a bank. One day the kids will be grateful.
Like I was supposed to be when Dad made me sell the car that I won? Put the money in a savings account? Do you know what it's like to take a girl to the drive-in on a bicycle and then try to impress her with your bank statement?
Beaver, I never knew that bothered you so much.
Come on, Mom, tell him, will you?
Well, maybe your brother's right. After all, it is their comic. They ought to be able to do what they want with it.
Listen, I have 15 anxious dentists who are waiting for my phone call now. Do we have a deal or not?
It's up to them.
Excuse us. We've made a decision. Thanks for your offer, Mr. Newhouse. But if you don't mind, we're gonna keep it.
Now, you're sure this is what you want?
Yeah. And we figured we'd have a lot more fun owning that comic book than a bunch of dentists would.
Thursday. Where's the fun in playing piano when it's just practice, practice, practice? It's mayhem in Mayfield on the new Leave It to Beaver. Now, a masked offender tips the scales of justice in favor of the people. Zorro, next on YTV.
Fun today on the new Leave It to Beaver.
This is Arthur, a python, my first and favorite snake. He eats cats.
It might be best if I put him to sleep.
Never. I want a second opinion.
I know a joint garage sale was my idea, but do you really think anybody will buy all this junk?
Well, not if you call it junk.
These are collectibles.
I really think we ought to talk about this garage sale again. A lot of this stuff is irreplaceable.
Come on, Beaver, you just don't want to part with your Red River Sam book.
But Wally, I was with Red River Sam when he crossed the Pecos. I fought side by side with him as he cleaned up Yuma City. I cried when he went to the Senate. How can you put a price on that?
Hey, look at this.
Hey! Get your hands off my monkey.
This isn't going to be easy.
Well, Dad, here's the stuff we don't want.
Kip, that's your math book.
How does that get in there?
Dad, I need to run to the library so I can get my snake report done.
Why go through all that? Freddie Haskell's an expert on snakes. Why don't you go pick his brain?
The last time I asked him for help, he'd only do it if I put an apple on my head so he could practice with his crossbow.
Well, you're safe. His grandmother does that.
I guess Freddie does know a lot about snakes.
If you want my assistance, these are my conditions.
Here they come.
you have to clean out the snake cages for life.
How long do they live?
Not their life, stupid. Your life. Second, from now on, whenever I insult you, I'd like you to say, thank you, sir. Okay, pea-brain?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Hi, boys. Freddie, I'm going shopping. Can I pick up anything for you?
Yeah, get some apples. Grandma's coming over Sunday.
Freddie, Grandma's on her feet all day at the car wash. She comes here to rest.
Okay, Mom. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Unlocking the door to the study of snakes, otherwise known as herpetology. Use that in your topic sentence.
What's a topic sentence?
Never mind, I wouldn't want to clutter your puny cranium.
Was that an insult?
Definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Well, snakes are lizards modified for eating larger prey. This is a king snake. Her name is Mrs. Jackson, after my history teacher.
Is Mrs. Jackson poisonous?
Well, I can only vouch for the snake. Now, most people, like my father, are scared senseless of snakes. I mean, in actuality, they are gentle, loyal, and make great pets. This is Arthur, a python, my first and favorite snake. Hey, what's the matter, little fella? You're not sick, are you?
Maybe he's just faking so he doesn't have to take a test.
No, he's really sick.
How can you tell?
Yesterday's lunch is still alive. It never happened before. We better get him to the vet.
I gotta go home, Freddie. This is gonna take too long.
I can fix that. My, what a lovely cat you have.
Oh, thank you. This is Pasha, descended from a long line of Persian royalty.
Oh, well, this is Arthur. He eats cats. That's my boy.
Mister, what's in that box?
You don't name these.
There's no holes. How does it breathe?
I don't know.
Everything will be just fine. I told you never to bring that thing in here again. Hello, Freddie.
Good afternoon, Dr. Maxwell.
Boy, are you the lucky one. You know, whenever you come in here, this place is empty.
A coincidence, I assure you. I'm here today because I'm worried about Arthur.
Oh? What seems to be the matter?
Well, he's not eating, and his eyes don't have their usual twinkle.
Not eating, huh? I think I know what's wrong.
I'm so glad, sir.
Freddie, you remember the last time you brought Arthur in for his checkup? And I told you then he was getting very old.
Well, so's my Uncle Roy, but he still eats like a horse.
Freddie, there's only one reason a snake stops eating. And I think to avoid further suffering, it might be best if I put him to sleep.
Good idea. I always feel a lot better after I have a good night's sleep.
He doesn't mean that kind of sleep. He wants to kill him, you blockhead.
Thank you, sir.
Freddie, it's best not to drag this out.
Never. I want a second opinion. I want a specialist.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here.
Thanks. It's comforting to know that the snake killer is just a phone call away. I've tried everything. Vitamins, hormones. I didn't put him near the TV when that faith healer came on.
He doesn't seem to be getting any better.
Oh, there's one last hope. Laugh therapy. I found this book in the library. This guy says that laughing cured him.
How do you know Arthur has a sense of humor?
Oh, he loves a good joke as much as the next reptile. Hey, Arthur, a priest, a rabbi, and a snake walk into a bar. The rabbi turns to the snake and says,
Freddy, you got 2 seconds to lock up those slimy serpents.
You've never gotten over that time you put a rattler in his lunchbox.
it was a fake.
I know, but even the paramedics couldn't convince him.
Make sure none of their lunch is roaming around either.
You can come in now.
Frederick, I'm very disappointed in you. You didn't do your chores today.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
You didn't take out the garbage or pay my bills, and I told you to fire my secretary. She showed up at work again today.
Please accept my apologies, sir. I've been terribly busy with Arthur. The vet says he's gonna die.
Oh, that reminds me, Kurt. Why don't you call the hospital and find out how your rich old aunt is doing?
Sorry, she went home today.
The whole bird.
Don't worry, Arthur. I'm not gonna listen to the vet.
Look, son, that vet knows his stuff. Didn't he help you get over the chicken pox?
I'm not gonna let Arthur die. He's my friend.
You won't be losing a friend. You'll be together forever. You'll make a nice belt.
He's gonna get better. I know it. I'm gonna help him. I don't care if I have to spend every second with him.
Well, I care. You're not going to spend all day locked up with a bunch of vipers. You'll have plenty of time for that when you take over the business.
Sir.
Look, son, there comes a time when you have to put away childish things. Be a man. Now, tonight, we'll take your allowance, call my bookie, and place a bet. We'll split the winnings.
You don't understand, sir. Arthur...
Enough lip already. Tomorrow morning, you take him to the vet. Right after you fire my secretary.
So, what do you say?
Sure. We'll take care of him.
You will? You'll do it for me?
No, we'll do it for the snake.
You gotta make sure that no adults find out about this. They'll tell my dad. Grown-ups have a way of sticking together like nuns on a bus.
Freddie, you leaving so soon?
Why, yes, Mrs. Cleaver.
Anything wrong?
Oh, sorry, I was a little preoccupied. That's a lovely outfit you're wearing.
That's much better. May I come in? I want to go through your clothes for the garage sale.
No! I mean, could you come back later? We'd like a few last moments alone with our clothes first.
Okay. I'll be down in the garage. You let me know when you're emotionally ready to make the break.
Gotta get Arthur out of here. Fast.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are you going with that? Did your grandmother tell you to get my favorite rug for that garage sale?
Oh, no, Dad.
You don't have to make excuses. I know what's going on here. Look, guys, I want you to take this rug and put it someplace nobody's going to find it until this garage sale nonsense blows over.
We won't let you down, Dad.
Thanks, guys. You know, you're good kids. Hey, why don't you take some money and, oh, go buy some ice cream or something? Thanks.
Kids, open up. What are we going to do?
Quick, we gotta hide him.
Kelly, I know you're in there. I hear voices.
Hey, Mom, can I do something for you?
Oh, as a matter of fact, you can. You can let me know what toys you've decided to sell at the garage sale.
Oh, sure. You can have all the educational toys. And all the...
Kelly, open the door this minute.
Okay.
Oh. Hi.
And you can take all the toys and say ages 3 through 8. I'm 9 now. you attached to that closet. Because tomorrow, you're going back to Kelly's.
I'll never smile again until I smile at you. I'll never laugh again. What good would it do? What good would it do? 1, 2. 1 jacket.
And as for you, young man, this might be a good time to find out if your brother's military school gives family discounts. And if you like, I have a few suggestions as to what you can do to punish your kids.
That's okay, Eddie. We find our methods very effective.
Sure. Give them some more milk and cookies. That'll show them who's boss.
I feel awful about this, Mrs. Cleaver. I'm sorry you and Arthur couldn't have met under more favorable circumstances.
There's no need to apologize, Freddie. Just get that thing out of my house.
Certainly.
It's in the grate front of the dining room.
That's a strange place to put him.
I didn't put him there.
A whole evening wasted on that stupid snake. And I was going to buy a new suit tonight. By now, the back of that guy's van is probably cleaned out.
Freddie, you all right? Yeah, but I fear that Arthur has taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, he does look bad.
Okay, Kurt. Drive him over to the vet.
No, you can't. There's still hope. New strides are being made in medicine every day. I've heard of a clinic in Mexico that's doing wonderful things.
He's going to the vet.
No, he's not.
Look, calm down, son. It's no big deal. Do I look upset?
Oh, Eddie, can't you be a human being for once in your life?
Okay. Look, son. For everything, there is a season. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to laugh and a time to cry. A time to live and a time to die. Turn. You feel better?
No.
All right, I tried. Come on, let's go.
No! You're never going to get your hands on him.
Hey, what's for dinner?
Whatever you want to make.
Freddie, unlock the door. Come on out and we'll talk.
I'll talk, Mom, but I'm not coming out. I don't care what you do to me.
Oh, Eddie, I'm worried about him. He's upset.
It's your fault. You've always coddled him. Every time he cried that first day you brought him home from the hospital, you ran in to see what was the matter.
Don't you have any feelings? He really loves that Arthur.
It's just a stupid snake. Not like somebody that means a lot to us, like your Uncle Larry.
That's Uncle Harry.
Larry, Harry, what's the difference? I'm trying to make a point.
So am I.
Come on, Arthur. You've got to eat. If you don't, you just got to eat.
Freddie, dear, let me in. Your dad's gone.
Here's some. Have some.
No, thanks. I'm too upset to eat. Arthur's breathing is labored.
Don't you think maybe we should take him to the vet?
No, never. Maybe I can make him better. That's why I have to stay out here.
How about school?
I don't care about school. Arthur needs me.
Tell you what. You go to school, and I promise to come out here every hour and check up on him.
What if Dad comes home?
Oh, I can handle him. Worst comes to worst, I'll just tell him my father's out here.
Hi, Mom, I'm home. I'm going to go out and see
Ready?
Arthur.
Wait.
But I want to go out and see how Arthur's
Good afternoon, son. My, that's a handsome shirt you're wearing.
What are you doing home, sir?
Well, thought you might like this.
A puppy! Wow! Why'd you give me a... Arthur!
Wait.
It's okay. There, you see, I told you he'd be fine.
You did it! You killed him! You took him to the vet!
Didn't have to. Little rascal slithered through the pearly gates on his own.
It's true. I went and I checked on him all morning. Then around 2, I went out and he was gone. Your father and I felt that maybe the puppy would help.
He's a cute little fella. Sleeps outside, though.
I can't believe I'll never see Arthur again.
Look, honey, you did everything you could for him. And you'll always have your memories. No one can take those away.
Look at it this way. He had a long and happy life.
So what should we call the puppy?
I know you mean well, Mom, but nothing can take the place of Arthur.
Oh, you really loved him, didn't you?
He was my friend. He was always there for me no matter what. Sometimes when I'd have a really bad day, you know, the kind where the teacher keeps calling on you and you don't know the answers. And then you find out everyone but you got invited to the big party. No matter how bad the day was, I could come home and Arthur would be waiting for me. And he'd curl around me and make me feel better.
Good old Wolf.
Pardon?
A great dog. He'd run over to me and lick my face, and things just wouldn't seem so bad.
I didn't know you had a dog, sir.
He wasn't just a dog. He was my friend. I taught him to sit, heel, and bite on command. I could talk to him. He liked me all the time. Like most of the people I know. I love that dog.
It's okay. He's not really gone. You've always got your memories.
Kind of like you and Arthur, huh? I guess you'll miss him like I miss Wolf. Life stinks.
It's okay. Even though I loved him, I know a lot of people just thought he was a cold-blooded reptile.
A lot of people think that about your dad. But I still love him.
I'll tell you what. How about we give Arthur the best darn funeral your money can buy?
Arthur would like that.
We'll dig a nice long trench out by the rose bushes, and we'll bury him there.
That would be a fitting farewell.
And while we're at it, we'll put in that new sprinkler system.
Paul Hogan and Linda Kozlowski talk with Laurie Hibbert about their hip, almost heavenly new flick, Almost an Angel, tomorrow night at 6:30 on YTV's Rockin' Talk.
On the new Leave It to Beaver.
Just because your father's out of town doesn't mean you can take advantage of him. Mr. Sloan says you broke his window.
He's making this up because he's a mean old man.
Oliver, that's enough. I'm terribly sorry.
He's lying.
playground if you saw for children. Nice work when you're right into old man Slum's yard. I think I hear my dad calling. Not so fast, Beaver. Yeah, you did it. Remember my ball we lost last week? Well, what did you say we all go looking for it? Oh, come on. It's easy to find. Has my name written on it. Come on, give him a break. Mr. Slum's the meanest man in the world. I heard the last kid that went in his yard never came out. Come on, stop stalling and go get my ball. Who's gonna make it? I am. I'll be right back. Go on, Ollie. Be brave. Go on,
You looking for this, Sonny?
No, take a seat.
I am sick of this. Now, you boys have been hitting balls into my yard for 30 years. Now even the girls are doing it. If this happens again, I'll make sure that you are locked up for good. Now take your ball and get off my property.
Hey, Beaver, will you hurry up? I don't want to have to chase the plane down the runway. I really appreciate you taking me to the airport, Wally. I am going to bring you a nice souvenir. Fine. As long as it's not another one of those plates with a picture of the state capitol. But they're worth a whole lot more if you have the whole set.
I think you overpaid, Dad.
This is an important account, and I want to be prepared. I took my business suit, my casual suit, my swimsuit, my sweatsuit. How about your rocket suit for when you miss the plane? Okay, we're out of here. Oh, Mom. Make sure the boys do their homework, take a bath, and brush their teeth.
Seems like you didn't think we were here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't forget, tomorrow's Oliver's class picture.
So lay out his seat. I've already done it.
Beaver, I've got a class reunion meeting in my house on Thursday night. I'd just kind of like to be there. Fine. Don't let all these send me the cigarette candy for it.
That's what they're called?
Truth in advertising. Come on, let's go.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good trip, Beaver. Beaver, you forgot to Grandma, look.
Hey, you got a TV?
Yeah, I need sausages and smiles for my class picture. How do you like this one?
Geez, a little more enthusiasm.
It's hard to be abbreviated when your tie is cutting off your air supply.
Come here. Maybe we can undo this top button until picture taken down.
Thanks. Imagine what, I'm going to get a job where you don't got to wear a tie like a plumber or a monkey trainer.
What have you got in your pocket?
Oh, it's a comb.
Smells like chocolate to me.
It's a chocolate comb.
A sugar rush candy bar. Now, what's your father told you about these?
But they're bad for my teeth, and they might make me go nuts like that lady who lives in the fountain downtown.
Close enough. You know, I'm surprised at you. Just because your father's out of town doesn't mean you can take advantage of me.
Oh, come on, Grandma. You wouldn't be a kid if you didn't try to get away with something like that, huh?
Well, he's wasting his time. Child hasn't been born if he put something over on June Cleaver.
Well, I'll see everybody later.
Oliver, be careful not to spill any food at lunch.
Oh, don't worry, Grandma. On picture, they're all going to take their clothes off and then eat in the bathroom. in here, and you'll never wear it again. Unless somebody kills over it before you go out of it. No, I better not. It might be dirty. Not the way you feel. Come on, Ollie, be a guy. I'll hit it right to you, so you won't even have to sweat. Well, I guess maybe a couple. Get ready for my curve, Marcus. What's Marcus? He's twisted. I got it. Go for it. Oh. Oh, you could have had that. Oh, you don't notice? It's kind of hard to admit it. Am I going to get it? Just told him that you got beat up by this big guy. Maybe two big guys. Even better. And tell him you're lucky to be alive. And that way, get us off the hook, and they'll hug you since you're still breathing, and everybody's happy. Thanks anyway, Jeffy. My grandma's too smart, even for a spineless kid like you. Yeah, bye. Do you think we'll ever see Ollie again? Don't worry about him. His family doesn't go for hitting. They just want him to feel bad about what he did. I'd rather get the belt. I want to play some more, so come on, let's find the ball. Here it is. I got it. Here, I'll hit you some grounding.
Hey, you kids! Come back here! Oliver, please.
Yeah, I know. It's real funny. No, not at all. I was just thinking, you should wear them out too. You can put out. And I use that lemon stuff Mom washes your dishes with, so you smell good. That's so. You're a real lifesaver. Kelly, if you were my sister, I could probably change a thing in you. But since you're only my cousin, you'll have to wait in the bathroom.
So, you're finally home.
Yeah? Oh boy, am I lucky too. Maybe you didn't learn some too.
It's hard to miss. Have you been out playing?
No. I can sit home like you told me, but before I got here, I got jumped by this big guy. No, the two big guys. And then they threw me in the mud. And then they threw me in hot water, and then fish float. Listen to me now, because I'm still breathing.
Will you come in the living room, please?
Let me take it.
Now.
Mr. Sloan, what are you doing here?
He's here for an apology.
Really? What did you do wrong?
The only thing I did wrong was not calling the police.
Mr. Sloan says you broke his window.
I didn't break no window.
He's lying.
Oliver, did you play ball on the way home from school today?
Well, it wasn't a real game or anything.
All right, then you tell Mr. Sloan that you're sorry.
No. I ain't apologizing for nothing I didn't do.
Well, this is exactly what I expect from kids these days. The way they're brought up. No discipline, no respect for their elders.
Not in my family. Oliver, you apologize to Mr. Sloan.
No, I won't. He was just making this up because he's a mean old man.
Oliver, that's enough. I'm terribly sorry. You'll get your apology, I assure you.
I won't be holding my breath. Good day.
Oliver, I have never been so embarrassed in my whole life.
Grandma, why don't you believe me?
How can I? This morning you tried to tell me that a candy bar is a cone. Then you say you were shocked when you were really playing baseball. And now Mr. Sloan brings me proof that your ball went through his window.
Mr. Green, there were trillion baseballs with my name on them, but I still didn't break no window.
Oliver, I don't want to hear another word out of you until it's an apology.
Okay, fine. And these are the last words you're going to hear from me.
Oh.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thank you.
Oh, your egg, Molly. Cool.
So, how'd you sleep last night, Grandma? Just fine, dear.
Yeah, me too. How about you, Ollie? Oh, I bet for fine. But someone probably wouldn't believe me. Come on, boys. It's getting late. Tell Grandma it's too late. And I'm moving to walk to school. Grandma, when are you two going to start talking again?
Ask your brother. It's up to him.
Well, we have a lot of graphics on this thing, so I guess we better get started. Yes, Julie?
I'd just like to say I can't think of anyone who could do a better job of organizing this reunion than Wally Cleaver.
Julie's still trying to land her plane on Wally's runway, huh?
Well, thank you very much, Julie. Recording secretary, please make note of the fact that present at this first meeting are Clarence Rutherford, Edward Haskell, Chewy Brown, and Julie Foster.
Oh, and don't forget Mary Ellen Rogers. Mary Ellen Rogers Cleaver.
Yeah. Well, I think the first thing we ought to do is assign committee heads. Anybody willing to take food?
Try Lumpy. He'll take it any way he can get it. Party har.
I'll take care of food, honey.
Okay, great.
And I'll hire the entertainment.
Hey, I object. Anybody that was president of the Future Foot Doctors Club has got no right being in charge of entertainment.
Hey, you didn't like the guy I hired to make the animal balloons at your bachelor party?
It's not that, Pete. It's just that you're the biggest bore I've ever known.
None taken.
Chewy, just get a band we can all dance to, okay? Now, the invitations are probably going to be the hardest job, what with trying to track everybody down. Now, I'm willing to be in charge, but I'm going to need somebody to work very closely with me. Yes, Julie?
I'll do whatever you want, Wally.
Honey, on second thought, since we live in the same house, it'd probably be more convenient if I worked with you. Julie, dear, do you think you possibly could handle refreshments all by yourself?
Oh, I'd love to, Mary Ellen. And Wally, I'll come by your office tomorrow and we'll discuss the menu. Perhaps a wine tasting?
Excuse me for interrupting, but I need to talk to you, Uncle Wally. It's important.
Hey, what's the sport doing here? He didn't graduate with us.
Neither did you, Eddie.
Oh, Kip, we can talk in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
Uncle Wally, you just got to do something about Ollie and Grandma.
Still at it, huh?
They're driving me crazy. They're not even talking to each other. Dad's going to be home tomorrow.
Well, look, I just don't see what I can do. You know, your grandmother has a mind of her own.
Then talk to Holly. She doesn't have a mind at all.
Okay. I'll come over later and see what I can do. But don't tell your grandma. She wouldn't want me to interfere.
Thanks. I better get back before Grandma gets suspicious. She thinks I'm on the roof adjusting the antenna.
I woke up from a nap, and, I guess I thought I still live here. I gotta cut down on my caseload. Boy, it's a lot easier to get up that way when there was a tree out there. I didn't want your grandma to see me.
Oh, you doing speaking English?
It's not that. It's just that I think it would be a good idea if you apologized to Mr. Sloan. And I'd rather she thought it was your decision.
You don't believe me either.
Well, it's no longer a question of the truth. Right now, it's more important that you and your grandma make up.
But I didn't do nothing.
Look, I never had a client who didn't claim they were innocent. And whether they're guilty or not, my job is to give them the best advice I can.
But I thought if I told the truth, nothing bad was supposed to happen.
Oliver, I wish life were that simple. But the truth is not always black and white. If you want to have any peace in this family, you're going to have to swallow your pride and apologize.
Grandma,
Oliver?
I'm ready to go to Mr. Sloan's now.
Hey? Come on.
Oh, so it's you.
Yes, sir. I came by to say, I'm sorry, my ball broke your window.
Well, you're a little late for that. Some kid named Dumpy or something already owned up to it.
Dumpy Guthrie? Why in the world would he do something like that?
The little delinquent said he was so upset he couldn't even watch TV. Good, I say.
So it wasn't you.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Doesn't matter which kid threw the ball.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. They're all a bunch of troublemakers.
Mrs. Sloan, I think my grandson has proven he's anything but a troublemaker. And if you can't appreciate what he's done here today, then why don't you take a long walk off a short pier? Good day. Nerve, that man. Thinking you were a liar. I guess I didn't believe you either.
It's okay, Grandma. He didn't have no reason to believe me.
But I don't understand. Why did you do this?
Well, it may not make any sense. But remember last summer when I fell off my bike and my knee got all scraped up and scabby? And I came in sort of crying and everything?
Yes?
Well, you made those silly faces when you put on the iodine so it didn't sting so bad. And I don't know how you did it, but whenever you took the bandage off, it never hurt.
Well, what has this got to do with Mr. Sloan?
Well, I figured getting yelled at by old Mr. Sloan would been a lot less than if I had to take off my own bandage.
You know, I don't think anyone's ever said anything nicer to me. Come on, let's treat ourselves to a couple of Sugar Rush candy bars.
This close to lunch?
Oh, come on. Let's live a little.
Is he crazy? A brash young sailor blasts into adventure at a Navy rocket site with Scuttlebutt, a talking duck. But don't worry, everyone's quacked. Everything's Ducky, starring Mickey Rooney and Buddy Hackett on YTV Saturday night at 9.
On the new Leave It to Beaver.
No, pen pal, I think I got the bestest family in the whole world.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Beaver. We're gonna have a baby.
You asked about my family, so here goes. Pen pal Donnie. Boy, am I glad I found out you're a guy. Now I can tell you all kinds of stuff that I wouldn't tell a girl. I'm in the 4th grade and 4 feet 5 inches, almost. And even if I haven't catched my first wildebeest yet, I have wiped out 4,000 aliens in Space Invaders. You asked about my family, so here goes. I live in the village of Mayfield, in a pretty nice hut with my grandma, my brother Kip, and my dad, who people call the Beaver. I don't know why. I guess you could say in our tribe, Grandma is the chief. My mom doesn't live with us anymore, so Grandma pinches. She's real good at noticing things that aren't quite right, like when my fingernails are dirty, or when I tried to paint pinstripes on my dad's car. But nobody had a better costume than I did on Halloween. And she sure knows how to make a guy feel good.
Just baked you some victory cookies.
No time, Grandma. I gotta get back out there and collect some more papers.
But the paper drive's over.
I know. But I'm gonna get a head start for next year so no one will catch me. Especially that lizard Melissa.
Oliver, you know there are other challenges in life besides the paper drive.
Like what?
Well, like school, sports, scouting.
Yeah, but there's none that I'm going to be as good at.
But if you put even half the effort that you put toward that paper drive into anything else, I know you'd do very well.
You really think so?
Well, you never know unless you try.
Grandma, those cookies sure smell good.
Well, that's what I just said. You'll never know unless you try.
Now let me tell you about my dad. He's different than my friends' dads. And even though we don't hunt boars so much anymore, we watch cartoons together. And he's never too busy to do something with me.
Don't worry, Oliver. It'll fly this time.
Dad, can you come outside now?
Well, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm talking to your brother right now.
In the shower?
I'll be out in a few minutes.
But Dad!
In a minute, son.
Dad, I'm really glad you're going to be helping the team.
Thanks, Kip.
You know, this may sound dumb, but when you get to be my age, well, there's not much father-son stuff a guy can do without your friends thinking you're going soft on them.
Are you guys done yet?
Okay, Ollie. We can play now.
No time for that, Dad. You see, I was getting my lunchbox out of your car because I left half a Twinkie in it, and the next thing I knew, it kind of rolled into the street.
Well, I hope you didn't eat it.
No, Dad. Not the Twinkie. Your car. Here's my brother, Kip. You know how older brothers just beat on you and don't let you touch any of their junk? Well, Kip does that too. But sometimes he can be a real neat guy.
Oh, quick, get up! Come on, get up! No, no! Don't let the wicked witch get me! No! Oh. I was dreaming I was back at our Aunt Martha's 90th birthday party.
Quick, get up. Wait till you hear this. I got the best news in the world.
Freddie Haskell's moving? Better! They lowered the driving age to 9.
Come on, get up.
I can't. I'm not wearing any bottoms.
It's okay. We're brothers.
Oh.
Hey, what's that behind your ears?
Probably just dirt.
No. 2 tickets to the grand opening of Miracle Mountain.
Yeah, hooray!
We almost have as much fun as when you and your dad tie those vines to your feet and dive off that tower. The rest of the family lives in the next hut. First there's my Uncle Wally. He's my dad's big brother. I'm stronger than he is. Dad and Uncle Wally are just like Batman and Robin. They're always together. You know, like those 2 guys you have in your country. Congo Man and Umblock.
Negative side of battery. Great.
Uncle Wally and Aunt Mary Ellen have known each other for a long time. But they got married anyway.
I never really noticed you until you came back from that spring vacation in Fort Lauderdale. You were all tan, wearing that little white dress with a little peel on your shoulders.
Well, we didn't have any moisturizer then.
I remember. I saw you standing here right next to your locker. You were opening it, and I just stared. I remember thinking, that is the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh.
You know, I bet I even remember the combination to your locker.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there are some things a man never forgets.
Well, I guess once in love, always in love.
Was there ever any doubt?
You just opened Julie Foster's old locker.
My cousin Kelly is my friend, even though she's a girl. She may be strong, but she sure gets some goofy ideas. Like when she thought her parents were getting a divorce.
Kelly, where'd you get that towel?
Oh, some lady in the bathroom was handing them out.
Oh, excuse me, are you our waiter? Yes. They're, very busy here.
Well, what looks good to you, honey?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should have the family special.
Why bother?
Oh, excuse me. We're ready to order now. Good.
Look at her all dressed up. She's such a big girl.
Yep. She's our big girl, all right.
Our big girl.
In fact, you're such a big girl that we can talk to you about anything now.
Because you're such a big girl.
I'll be right there.
Are you all right?
No! You're getting a divorce! That's what you dragged me here to tell me! Please stay together, please!
A divorce?
No.
Kelly, Kelly, honey, we brought you here to tell you that we're going to have a baby.
Yeah.
A baby? And a divorce? How many lives can you ruin?
Real dumb, huh? And after that, she ran away from home, but I talked her into going back.
I just want you both to know that it's all right with me if you have that baby. I think we can make it work now. I love you both. Good night, baby. I can't wait to meet you.
Come here, you. We're glad you're
Oh, you bet.
I guess I can't tell you about my family without talking about the Haskells. Boy, what a bunch of creeps.
Hey, another score for the kid.
Come on, Freddie. Let me go out for a pass.
I wish I could, Bud, but the sheer velocity of one of my passes would stunt your growth.
Come on. He's having a rough time at home, so lay off, huh, Freddie?
Yeah, lay off me, Freddie.
Down, Fido. Look, it's not that I don't feel for you, kid, but you gotta stand up for yourself. If my old man gave me any guff, I'd... Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, hello, son. Well, if it isn't the Cleaver brood. Gee, I see your dad's still giving you haircuts at home. Next time, tell him to turn on the light.
Good morning, Mrs. Cleaver.
Hello, Eddie.
And might I say, that's a lovely oven mitt you're wearing.
Good morning, Mrs. Cleaver. That's a very becoming robe you have on. Some things never go out of style.
Thank you, Eddie.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Cleaver. My, that's a lovely... Why, Mrs. Cleaver, I do believe you're wearing slacks, and I must say they do become you.
Eddie,
Yes, Mrs. Cleaver.
put a sock in it.
Good morning, Mrs. Cleaver. My, what a lovely...
Why, that certainly is a handsome outfit you're wearing.
Oh. Well, it's my Father's Day present. You know how it is. I've got to wear it at least once just so they don't think they totally wasted their money.
Nonetheless, certainly does become you.
Well, sir, it's nearly post time.
Frederick, my boy, I must say, I haven't seen you look this good since that day at juvenile court.
Thank you, sir.
You know, you remind me a lot of myself at your age. Except, of course, I was better looking.
So you've told me.
When you get to be my age, you'll learn something about women. And on this night of your first date, I'm going to pass these secrets along to you.
That's very generous of you, sir.
Son, women are all a bunch of bloodsuckers, out to get whatever they can. And when they've used you up, they'll toss you aside like an old sock. Now you run along and have a good time.
My dad's always telling me never to trust a Haskell. I wish I listened better.
See? I told you it'd work.
What are you doing?
Keep your shirt on. I gotcha.
Freddie, come on, stop it. Where are you going?
I'm taking you over to my house. My dad's been bugging me to clean out the rain gutters.
Come on, Freddie, get me down.
Well, all right. But you got no sense of humor. A bee! A bee!
Freddie, Freddie! Freddie, get me down!
Stop horsing around, kid!
Help! Help! Help!
You owe me a buck!
Help!
Sometimes a guy gets into messes that he can't even blame on a Haskell.
I just caught the news on my CD radio. So you get locked in there, Beaver. The ex-wife?
Come out with your hands up. This is your last warning. You have 60 seconds to surrender.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
You're not serving breakfast in shifts. Jelly in the fridge? Uh-huh.
Dad, I was wondering, are tarantulas poisonous?
Some are, some aren't.
What about the one that hit Mariana's back?
After all the times that Eddie Haskell has manipulated you, misled you, taken advantage of your good natures, Beaver, wouldn't you once just like to button that Eddie Haskell's lip?
More than anything.
Well, then start acting like Ward Cleaver's boys and get out there and kick their fanny.
There's always someone there who understands.
I want you to take a good look at yourself. You know, if we're... Take your hands away from your nose. Come on, open your eyes. You know, if we're only looking for imperfections in ourselves, we're surely going to find them. You know something? I hate to be the one to break this to you. But, honey, you're a knockout.
No. Really?
Mm-hmm. Just look at those high cheekbones. You get those from my side of the family.
I never saw them before.
Well, all the top actresses have them. But none of them have eyes like yours.
They open and close good, too.
I'll bet you'd just be stunning in that costume. Let's go put it on. And here's your costume. Oh, what a pretty petticoat.
I picked it out myself.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
There. Will you put your hair up?
Uh-huh.
What a lovely dress this is.
At least it'll hide my naughty knees.
Well, that's an advantage. Come on, let's go take a look.
I still got a neck like a stack of dimes.
Well, so did Cleopatra. And Audrey Hepburn, and even your grandmother. Look, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Put your hair up. See?
You know, Grandma, you're right. I am a knockout.
Yes, you are. And it's not just because of the way you look either. It's because of who you are. It's your sweetness and your curiosity and your sense of humor. That's what's going to knock that audience right off their feet tonight.
Thanks, Grandma, for always being there when I need you.
Oh, I love you, Kelly.
Hi, Dad. It's me, your son, Oliver Cleaver. And the reason I'm doing this is because you got a right to know what kind of a rat your kid is. Because only a real rat wouldn't come up with a gift for his dad on Father's Day. It's not like he didn't have a chance or anything. Grandma lended me the money, and I blew it all on junk like ice cream. And this. Pretty dumb, huh? I didn't know what a rat I was, so I saw you staring at that picture of you and Grandpa. And that made me think of you and how you always share your fries with me at McDonald's. And how you always call me champ, even though I hardly never won nothing. And that whole Saturday we spent looking for a 4-leaf clover. And when we come home at night, I always pretend to fall asleep in the car. Because nothing feels nicer than when you carry me upstairs and put me into bed. And Dad, even though I did goof up, could we still be friends? Because I sure love you a lot. Okay? Hi, Dad. It's me, your son, Oliver Cleaver. And the reason I'm doing this is because you got a right to know what kind of... My Dad wasn't so tired, I'd tell you about the Rutherfords. They're a real bunch of head cases. You know, pen pal, I think I got the bestest family in the whole world. Because we help each other and love each other, and there's always good stuff to eat in the icebox. Right real soon, your Kabata Kamala, Oliver Cleaver, USA.
How do children learn religion? Find out how parents and mentors around the world nurture belief on All Our Children, an eye-opening new documentary series tonight at 9:30 Eastern and Pacific on YTV.
In conclusion, I'd just like to say of all the places in the world, I can't imagine anywhere I'd rather live than right here in Mayfield. Happy birthday.
Honey, remember the first time we ever went to a carnival?
Yeah.
And our boat got stuck in the tunnel of love?
And you jumped out to find the maintenance man?
Hey, Kelly, honey, what do you say your old dad wins that stuffed unicorn for you, huh?
All right!
Give me 3 balls. I'll only need 1. Just a warm-up toss.
Mister, could my dad move closer?
So it's definite then. If you both decide to show up tonight and we both decide to show up tonight, then maybe we'll decide if we feel like hanging out together.
Okay. See ya. Maybe.
Great. Later. All right. What did I tell you? No girl has been born that can resist the Haskell charm. Freddie, you never said a word. I broke the ice, didn't I? Oh, yeah. You tripped the towel.
Hey, Kip, look what I won. Real goldfish.
Hey, not bad, Ollie. Yeah, the Cleaver family are going to be eating like kings tonight. Leave the kid alone, Freddie.
Yeah, leave the kid alone, Freddie.
You're right. I'm sorry, Oliver. I'm ashamed of the way I've been treating you over the years, and I intend to make it up to you.
What are you gonna do, die?
No. I'm gonna let you in on the Haskell monetary enhancement system. First of all, give me all your money. Well, good afternoon, Mr. Cleaver.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Freddie just wants me to give him all my money.
Brad misunderstood me, sir. I thought I spotted a buffalo head nickel in his possession, and I offered to verify its authenticity.
Very considerate, Freddie. So, who wants to go on the Mr. Froggy ride with me?
We'd love to, Dad, right, guys? But we're gonna go over to the pony ride and watch that brown one throw some more kids. Come on, guys.
Oh, here, Dad. Hey, guys, wait up!
can't get me this time. It's definitely the middle one. Hey, this thing's rigged. You Kearney people are worse than gypsies.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah, there you are, Lumpy. What'd you get me?
Oh, you wanted something?
Hey, would you look at that? Hey, now that's class. Picture me out on the open sea with the wind in my hair, drinking champagne, and laughing at all the poor slobolas on the docks.
Hey, I wonder if it's got a kitchen.
You know, all the big shots in history were men of the sea. Magellan, Columbus, Ted Turner. I belong in that club.
Well, you gonna buy a ticket or not? For $5?
Forget it. Let's go down to the spin art booth. I still owe my sister a wedding gift.
Gee, Dad, thanks for the swell unicorn. I really love it.
Thank your mother.
I just made a lucky throw, that's all. Wow! Look at that neat boat! Can I buy a ticket?
Hey, I have a better idea. Why don't we go try the basketball toss, huh?
Hey, maybe Mom can win me a bicycle.
Hey, Dad, can you drop me off at the carnival on your way to the banquet?
Oh, sure. We'll leave as soon as the sitter gets here.
The sitter isn't getting here. She got a last-minute date and canceled.
Well, that Miss McNamara has been a popular young lady since she lost those 200 pounds.
Oh, great. Where are we going to find somebody on such short notice?
Boy, it's such a nice night. I think I'll walk. See ya. Dad, I know what you're gonna say.
No, you don't.
You're gonna say, now, Kip, I do a lot for you, and I don't ask much in return.
Oh, yeah. That was it. Tell you what. Watch the kids tonight, and I'll let you back the car out of the driveway.
You always let me do that.
At night?
Dad, I just can't babysit for you tonight. Those girls Freddie and I met definitely might show up.
Oh, no problem. You go out, and your grandmother can stay home.
Dad.
Look, Kip, you're always asking to be treated like an adult. Well, part of that is learning to accept responsibility, and I'm afraid tonight that means babysitting.
Ready? Set? Go!
Stop it!
Can't, we already started. You can play winner. I win.
Who's there? It's Nancy Reagan. Now open up. Hi, Freddie. Hey, Sam, why aren't you at the carnival? Those girls are looking all over for us, and I'm getting tired of hiding. What happened to the Haskell charm? I lied. Shoot my dog. Now let's get down there. I can't. I promised my dad I'd watch the kids. Well, you didn't promise to watch them here, did you? Let's put them on leashes and drag them along. Forget it, Freddie.
Can we go, please? Can we go? Can we go?
No, no, we're not going. Absolutely not. No. Fine. Have it your way. No problem. We'll probably see those girls at the next centennial. I'm sure they'll be real attractive.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, Mom. You sure did a great job putting this all together. The banquet, the carnival, and that yodeling contest. Who would have thought the Beaver would have come in second? Mom?
Wally, I'm sorry. I was thinking about your father. How much he liked dancing to this song.
You really miss him, don't you?
Well, I guess we all do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. You're a much better dancer than your dad ever was. Did I ever tell you you dance just like your father?
Really? Gee, thanks. You know, I was thinking, I may have been too hard on Kip. Maybe I should go home a little early and let him go to the carnival with his friends.
Beaver, he's always out with his friends. And anyway, after that long day he and the kids had, I'll bet by now they're all fast asleep.
You leave it to Beaver. We'll be right back.
I don't want to brag or anything, but last year in soccer, I scored 29 goals in one season.
Is that a lot?
That's a joke, right?
Kip! Boy, Kip, that last ride made me sick. Can I go on again?
Okay, you two, but only once more. We gotta get back before Dad gets home.
Then I'd rather go to see the sideshow and watch that guy stick forks up his nose.
No, you better not. We're gonna be going soon. Just sit down. Not here.
You found some money. It must be your lucky day.
Unless it's your money.
No, it's your lucky day. Maybe even lucky enough to win this boat.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Why don't we have a barbecue tomorrow?
Can we talk about this in a while?
Quick, they're coming!
Look at those little angels, all fast asleep.
It's okay to see who carries Kelly home.
Forget it. I'm already carrying one of your children.
Come on. Let's go. There you go. Come on. Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Hi, Lizzie.
Good night, darling.
Come on. Come on. Here we go.
You gotta hand it to Kip, Mom. He really came through for us tonight.
He's growing up so fast. Doesn't seem very long ago that he wouldn't come to the dinner table without a pair of underpants on his head.
It's all in the past now. From now on, he deserves to be treated like an adult.
That $5 was lucky.
Haskell, open up! What is this, a nightmare fashion show? Oh, Freddie, you gotta help us. What's so important that I have to look at you wearing your zit cream?
I wanted a boat at the raffle last night. Yeah, and if my dad finds out we were there, he'll probably leave us in the middle of the desert, cover us with honey, and throw bees at us.
So as much as I'd like to see that, there is a solution. Just tell him you bought the ticket during the day. That won't work. See, my dad asked me to get him a ticket, and I forgot. He knows that.
And I was with my mom and dad all day.
This certainly qualifies you for a full page of Who's Dumb in America. Let me know how it turns out, okay? Look, Freddie, you tricked me into going there last night, and I'm not letting you go until you figure a way out of this.
What is this, a rescue mission? Get out of my house.
I may have a possible solution. Sir, the Cleaver children are in the midst of a life and death crisis, and they'd appreciate your sage advice.
Are they still here?
All right, but make it quick. This is the one where Woody runs for president.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Haskell.
See, yesterday, well, no, it was last night. Oh, yeah, well, it was last night, but see,
Quicker.
Well, we snuck out to the carnival and Kelly won a boat.
Would you be referring to that exquisite sailboat they were raffling off?
Uh-huh, and if our parents find out, they'll know we were there, and we weren't supposed to be.
My dad'll never trust me again because he left me in charge.
Oh, that is a tough one. Then what you're saying is that you have to get rid of the boat. Ah. What to do, what to do. I think I have your answer for you. I'll take the tub off your tainted hands and we'll just keep it our little secret.
You do that for us?
The man's a saint. Small wonder I revere him so.
Thanks, Mr. Haskell. Maybe sometime you can take us sailing.
Forget it. I've done enough for you for one day.
Bye.
We did it. We're safe now.
I know. So how come I feel like such a rat?
Kelly's at her junior chipmunk meeting, right?
Right.
Hi, guys.
Well, yeah, that looks better. But I'd have that ear checked anyway.
Yeah.
Mom and I are going to the mall. Do you want us to return your tux?
Yeah, great. I'll go get it.
Hi. Does Kelly Cleaver live here?
Yeah.
Great. I'll just get a picture of the kid with her boat, and I'll be on my way.
What boat?
Wait a minute. You mean that little boat that she takes to the park every week?
No, the one she won at the carnival last night. Now, can we hurry this up? I've got to go take a picture of a dog stuck in a tree.
Oh, you mean Kelly won the raffle?
Last night?
Now you're getting the picture.
Yeah, well, look, she's not here right now, so could you come back later?
Yeah, sure. The faster I take the dog's picture, the faster they let him down.
Looks like our little angels hopped a cloud to the carnival last night.
Well, when I get through with the head angel, he won't be hopping anything.
Hold it, Beav. Maybe we should wait.
For what? For him to win a car?
Brother's right. Lecturing won't help. Let's give them a chance and see if they'll confess on their own.
I've got these great fixtures on. I've got better ones, and I also have a lot more friends. Oh, no, you do not. Do not. Will you do not stop
You
it?
know, I've been waiting all afternoon, and I still haven't heard one peep about that boat.
You know, about that boat, I've been thinking, we ought to stagger our vacations so that we both can use it. Now, I'll take July and half of August.
We'll settle that later. Right now, I'm gonna go in there and yank the guilt out of him. Here you go.
I thought we were having hot dogs.
They fell through the grill.
The whole dozen?
So, how'd everything go last night?
Oh, no problems.
What'd you do to keep yourselves busy?
Did you know that if you laid your intestines out in the street, they'd be 3 miles long?
Thank you, Oliver. So what'd you do?
Oh, well, we had loads of fun. We watched a movie, and we had ice cream races.
What movie?
War of the Worlds.
You know, I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Why don't you tell me again how it ends?
It probably ended the same way as when you were a kid.
But that was such a long time ago. Why don't you refresh my memory? Kip.
Well, there's this war between the worlds, right? And then when it was over, the Martians went home, right?
Nice try. The Martians died from disease and the world was saved.
That must have been the part we missed when we went to go say our prayers, to go to bed early.
We know about the carnival and the boat.
Speaking of the boat, did it come with a trailer?
Forget the boat, Wally. Kids, wrong is wrong, even when you think you can get away with it.
And what if it hadn't been the boat? What if we had found out because one of you got hurt?
You know, this boat is gonna need a good name. What do you think about
You shut up about the boat?
Dad, I know I messed up, but I wanted to go so bad. I just couldn't help it.
We're all tempted at one time or another, but when an adult takes on a responsibility, he has to see it through.
I've got to say it, Kip. I'm really disappointed in you.
Heck, I wouldn't blame you if you never trusted me again. Do you know what the worst thing was? It was last night. I was pretending to be asleep. You were telling Grandma how proud you were of me. I knew you shouldn't have been. I knew what a little rat I really was.
Maybe you're starting to grow up after all.
He is?
That's right. Because the next time Kip's given a responsibility like this, I have the feeling he's going to take it a lot more seriously.
Great. Now that that's all settled, where's my boat?
Nice sailing, Magellan. Put a cork in it.
This is Channel 4.
The new Leave It to Beaver.
You're gonna have a teacher for a grandfather.
Why is she going out with such a loser?
I'm not supposed to tell no one. She's what my dad calls a repulsive gambler.
Gin rummy. Penny a point just to make it interesting?
Spencer, Ollie, watch this. That's pretty neat, Duffy.
Oliver, write it with your mouth, erase it with your tongue. Mrs. Cleaver. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, how nice to see you, Mr. Bloomgarten. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Oliver has a dental appointment.
Oh, you think you'll make it back for the spelling test this afternoon?
Probably not, but you can go ahead and give it anyways.
He'll be back, and he'll study his words in the waiting room. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, same here, Mrs. Cleaver. It seems like teachers never get to see parents except when there's a dental appointment or when one of the boys brings a questionable magazine to school.
When my boys were in school, we always had their teachers over for dinner.
See, I don't think I've been invited to a student's home for dinner since, well, it was at your place. I remember a pot roast and those great little boiled potatoes.
Well, then it's high time we did it again. How about Thursday at 6?
Yeah, it'd be great. I'd love to.
Good afternoon, Mary Ellen. May I come in?
Well, Eddie, Wally's not home.
That's okay. I wanted to talk to you anyway. And I must say, you certainly do look fetching, despite the fact that you're big enough to crack a bus bench.
What do you want, Eddie?
Well, Gert's birthday is coming up, and she's already turning on a waterworks, saying how I always buy her something that I want instead of what she wants.
So what do you want from me?
Look, Mary Ellen, you're my favorite best friend's wife. I'd tell that to Lumpy's wife, too, but I don't mean it.
Yes?
And I need some girly advice. So you're elected to help pick out a present for Gert.
Eddie, I have never been in a transmission shop in my life.
Hi, Mary Ellen. Eddie.
Transmission shop? Gert's birthday again?
Yeah. Eddie wants me to help him pick out a present. Look, I would, but I don't want to. Beaver, why don't you help him?
How could he help? If he knew what a woman wanted, he'd still be married.
Knock it off, Eddie.
Talk all you want, Eddie. At least when I was married, my wife and I bought plots in the same cemetery.
She'll probably toss you out of there, too.
Okay, I'll go shopping with you, but only for poor Gert's sake.
Great. I'll pick you up in the morning. Don't make a fuss. Scrambled eggs would be fine. Hey, it's 4:30. Who do you think you are, Hugh Hefner?
Hey, Dad, can you come home? I'm late for my date with Heather.
Well, I think the robe's fine, but I'd definitely change the slippers.
Oh, come on, Dad. I gotta take a shower. Ollie's hiding in the clothes hamper again.
Oliver, are you in there?
No.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Dad, you're talking to a hamper.
Shut up, kid.
I know how to get him out. Just toss your socks in there.
Look, Ollie, besides mildew, what's your problem?
Dad, your mother did a terrible thing today. She invited my teacher over for dinner. Here, at my house, where I live.
You know, I've been in the same situation you're in right now.
Really? How'd you fit in here?
I mean, your grandmother used to invite my teachers over all the time.
Oh, come on, Dad. Quit reasoning with the little goof. Just dump him out on his head.
Yeah.
Forget it. I'll just hop on my bike and ride to a car wash.
Look, Oliver, I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. You're gonna have dinner with Mr. Bloomgarten, and you're gonna like it.
No, not never.
I'll give you $5.
Deal.
Mr. Bloomgarten, I'm so glad you could come.
Please, call me Ronald.
And I'm June.
Bye, Ollie. Good luck with old Yeller.
Hello, Kelly. Something wrong?
No, I just never seen a teacher out of uniform.
I thought this wine might be nice with dinner. It's from the Loire Valley, my favorite part of France.
Oh, thank you so much, Ronald.
Grandma, that's not Ronald. It's Mr. Bloomgarten.
Oh, that's all right, Oliver. I'm off duty now.
Oh. Okay, let's go sit down, Ronald.
So, anybody know the score of the game today? Yes, Oliver?
Was it 5-3?
Oliver, if you're just going to guess, don't bother to raise your hand. Right, Mr. Bloomgarden?
Right, Theodore.
This wine is wonderful, Ronald.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I first experienced this wine on the Orient Express, traveling from Istanbul to Paris. However, this particular bottle came from the mini market at the gas station down the street.
Sorry I'm late. What did I miss? So far, old Mr. Bloomgarden's done everything like a normal person. Except when he dropped a little tomato, he kicked it under Grandma's chair. Too bad I missed that. But I bet Spencer a buck that I could get a picture of him chewing with his mouth open.
And last summer, I took the Siberian Express.
So you really prefer traveling by train to flying?
Oh, yes. It's much more scenic. And it's not as dangerous if you walk out on a bad movie.
This is the best! I got spaghetti hanging on his chin and everything. We better go. Maybe they saw us. You go. I bet Spencer another buck that Bloomgarden straightens his shorts when he stands up. Guess I'll stick around for that. So, how late did Bloomgarden stay? Forever. 8 o'clock at least. Boy, talk about wearing out your welcome. Yeah, but I don't have to worry no more. Excepting for every day at school, I will never have to see the guy again. Hi, kids.
Children.
You're dead, Cleaver.
What do you have?
You're gonna have a teacher for a grandfather.
How about a banana split?
Mary Ellen? Mary Ellen? Thanks again. You were a great help. Wally, she's useless. All she wanted to do was shop in fancy stores. I mean, what has she got against used shoes, anyway?
You were gonna buy poor Gert used shoes?
Yeah, they disinfect them.
Eddie, this time was supposed to be different. You were gonna buy her something nice to show how much you love her, remember?
The way to show a woman that you care is by looking good for her. How do you like this new jacket I bought this afternoon?
Eddie, you're amazing.
Yeah, thanks. You know, maybe I'll get your mom to help me. She still dresses pretty good, considering what your old man left her.
Eddie, now you've gone too far. I'm gonna have to hurt you.
Hey, touchy, touchy. You know, you've been bent all out of shape ever since your mom and old Bloomgarden became an item.
How did you hear about that?
It's the talk of the pool hall.
You mean they're talking about my mother down at the pool hall?
Well, I am. Why is she going out with such a loser? She might as well stay home with a beaver.
In less than a minute, you've insulted my wife, my mother, and my brother.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that I happen to think your mom could do better than old Choo-Choo Charlie.
You just don't like Bloomgarden because he made you spend most of the 4th grade in the cloakroom.
Hey, that wasn't so bad. You'd be surprised how much change kids leave in their coat pockets.
What'd you get, Spencer? A B. Did you get another D minus? No, a D. I studied. What'd you get, Ollie? A D. Hey, that's pretty good. Without a minus or nothing? Oh, it's a C. Hey, give it then. You fibber. You got an A. An A? So what? Maybe I got smart all of a sudden. Yeah, smart enough to be teacher's pet. I'm not the teacher's pet. He is a cat. Ready to go, Ollie?
Hey, Kelly, look at Ollie's paper. He got an A.
Were you sitting next to Yashimoto again?
You just got it because old Bloomgarden's gonna be your new grandpa. Yeah, Kelly, and next year you'll be getting all A's.
I don't want Mr. Bloomgarden for a grandfather. I don't even want him for a teacher.
Face it, your grandmother and Bloomgarden are going steady.
What's next? Your dad, Miss Janet, the bus driver? Wait, you guys gotta help me.
Hey, what can we do? As long as he likes your grandma, you're stuck with him.
Of course, you could make him not like your grandma. Yeah. How? Simple. You tell Bloomgarden her biggest, terriblest, darkest secret. He'll hate her and stop coming around. Grandma will get back to normal. We'll be your friends again. And everybody's happy. I don't think my grandma has a darkest, terriblest secret. Then make one up. Mr. Bloomgarden, can I talk to you?
Well, Oliver, Yeah, sure. What's the matter?
Well, I just wanted to apologize again for spitting corn on your neck last night.
Well, I understand. Pepperoni pizza's a hard thing to say. Well, I'll see you this evening.
Oh, Mr. Bloomgarden, I'm sure glad you're coming over again. Because seeing you kind of takes Grandma's mind off, well, you know, her problem.
No, I don't know, Oliver. What problem?
She's what my dad calls a repulsive gambler.
You mean compulsive?
No, she just can't stop.
Oliver, are you sure about this?
Oh, yeah, it's so bad. Once I asked for some chips in my lunch, and she gave me the betting kind.
Well, thank you, Oliver. And you can be sure I'll treat this with the strictest confidence.
Oh, and try not to tell no one either.
Mom! Hey, Mom!
I'm in here, Wally.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, darling.
Hey, listen, I just came by to warn you about Eddie.
You should have done that 30 years ago.
Well, anyway, I think he's going to call you and ask you to help him pick out a birthday present for Gert.
You're too late. He's already been here. I was pulling out of the driveway, and he said if I didn't help him pick out a gift, he was going to throw Freddie under my wheels.
Oh, I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
Oh, it's okay. I went shopping by myself, and I found the perfect gift for poor Gert.
Oh, well, that was nice of you.
Well, I've always been fond of Freddie. Say, would you be a doll and go over and take it to them?
Sure.
Oh, great. Hello, Oliver.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
It's a very stylish, inexpensive necklace, and I think Eddie will approve.
Especially the inexpensive part.
Hi, young lady. Is your mother at home?
No, I gave her $5 and sent her to the movies.
Good.
Come on in.
I brought some slides to show you. Of my train trip through the Swiss Alps.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait to see them. Well, that's odd. I don't remember leaving these out.
Well, I think you're really going to enjoy these. This train goes right through the Milwaukee Teachers Convention. Sorry, I must have brought the wrong tray. Well, what should we do now?
So? Let's play cards.
Well, I'm not sure we should play cards.
Oh, come on, Ronald. I'm feeling lucky.
Well, you handle those cards like a champ.
Yes. Ward always said that I worked the pasteboards like a riverboat gambler.
I'll say.
Shall I get some chips?
No chips.
Gin rummy. Penny a point just to make it interesting? Oh, I'm sorry. Shortcut.
I don't think we should play cards.
Well, if you'd rather not. backgammon.
June, I think we should talk. Do we agree that the first step in solving a problem is to admit that it exists?
Well, I don't understand, but yes, I do agree.
June, there are lots of people in this world for whom gambling is a disease.
Oh, Ronald, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize, please.
What about professional help?
That's a good idea. I think you should get it.
Me? We're talking about you.
Darn it, June. Don't try to hide it from me. I've traveled around the world. I've seen pain.
Ronald, what in the devil are you talking about?
I know about your gambling problem. Oliver's told me everything.
Oh, he has he?
Duffy, you better wash that thing before your mom sees it. Hi, Grandma.
Pick a card, Oliver.
What for, Grandma?
Oh, see how many weeks' punishment you get for telling that awful lie to Mr. Bloomgarten.
Gee, I wish I could, Grandma, but I promised Dad I'd never gamble.
Well, seeing as I love gambling so much, I'll pick it for you. 4 weeks. Was it worth it, Oliver? Now, why would you do a thing like that?
I don't know. I guess because everyone said having a teacher for a grandpa would be the worstest thing in the world.
Who said Mr. Bloomgarten was going to be your grandpa?
All the kids at school. The same ones that said they wouldn't be my friends no more.
Oliver, sit down here. Mr. Bloomgarten and I are not getting married. But even if we were, it wouldn't make any difference what he did for a living. See, I have a perfect right to marry anyone I choose.
You mean you could even marry that guy in a circus with 3 arms?
If I wanted to, yes. But the important point here is you should never lie about anything that's as important as somebody's reputation. Now, you just think about it. How would you feel if somebody made up stories about you?
No, I never like it when they do. But 4 whole weeks.
Double or nothing.
I guess I'll stick.
Oliver, I've been waiting on the car for you. What are you doing?
Mr. Bloomgarten asked for some volunteers to clean the desks, and I figured I owed him.
Oliver, you'll find that if you use small, circular strokes, that'll go a whole lot faster.
Gee, it does work better, Dad. Do you ever get old enough so dumb things stop coming out of your mouth?
Well, son, no. But they just don't come out quite as often.
You know, I didn't know what a horrible thing I did until Freddie Haskell heard about it and then took me out for a soda.
I think you've had enough punishment. Why don't you give me the scraper and I'll start in the gum?
Hey, you did that pretty good, Dad.
It's like swimming. Once you learn, you never forget.
Making music the world over. It's child's play. Travel to Zimbabwe, Japan, Scotland, and Indonesia for a listen on All Our Children tonight at 9:30 Eastern and Pacific on YTV.
you're going for an insanity plea, have your client wear it, not you.
Wait till Kelly sees this. She is gonna love it.
Well, you're gonna have to wear it till dinner time. She's left for school already.
How come so early?
It's her first day as hall monitor.
Hi, everybody. Oh, hi.
Hey, champ.
Guess what? What? You're all invited to my house tomorrow for lunch.
Oh.
Hey, great.
I'm cooking.
We're busy.
Ollie, I didn't know you could cook.
I can't. I'm just doing it to earn a merit badge. I already got all the easy stuff.
Think hard. I mean, there must be some other badge you could go for.
I tried.
Hey, why don't you just take your grandma and walk her back and forth across the street a couple of times?
I already got that badge. See the old lady with the cane? So I gotta cook. You'll be there, won't you? I'm making everything from scratch. Just like it says in the manual.
Honey, we'd love to come, but, we have a date with the Haskells to go to a swap meet.
No, that's next week. You're free tomorrow.
Isn't that lucky for us? You have such perfect vision.
Well, I hate to run, but I'm gonna start planting stuff for my salad. Hey, slow down. Hey, bud, do you have a pass?
No. Do you have an ugly face?
Look, Jeffrey, you're supposed to have a pass. It's the rules.
Eat dirt.
See this badge?
See this fist?
Keep it up, Jeffrey, and I'll put you on a report.
Oh, yeah, Cleaver? You just try it. And I'll flatten you and use you for a bookmark.
Bookmark.
Hey, if it isn't the tattletale.
Look, Jeffrey, I was just doing my job.
If your job was to toss puppies out of car windows, would you do it?
Well, maybe. If I had a badge.
Well, I don't like your job, and I don't like you.
You wouldn't hit a girl, would you?
No, but I would.
This little snitch is gonna spend next week looking for her nose.
Sure is, sis. I'll hold her. You punch her lights out.
Look, guys, I think I have tickets to the circus. Let's go to my house. Step on her feet so she can't kick.
Hey, let her go. Howdy, neighbors. So, enjoying the lively art of conversation with my good friend Kelly?
What do you want, Freddie Haskell?
I want to see you touch your toes, but since that's impossible, why don't you just run along? Make that waddle.
You know, Haskell, we have an older brother who could use you for a Kleenex.
See, that would be Martin. Which reminds me, did your parents ever find out why the maid quit?
Let's go, Patty.
Okay, Jeffrey. You better hope I didn't miss my snack. Freddie, you were great. I don't know how to thank you.
How about calling my sick aunt in the hospital and pretending it's me? Can't see you, kid.
Bye, Freddie. My hero. Kelly, this is so insane. Ricky Schroeder's favorite color is red, and so is mine. Wait a second. It says here his favorite color is blue.
That was last month's issue, before his voice changed. Anyway, he's still a massive babe.
Yeah, but Rob Lowe is hunk of the mud. Right, Kelly?
Kelly? Kelly? Kelly? Who do you like best?
I don't know. There's just boys in magazines.
Oh, I suppose you have a real boyfriend?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
She does have a real boyfriend. Come on, Kelly. Please tell.
I told you about second grade when I forgot to wear underwear. I can't. I'm not sure he likes me the same way I like him.
Insane. You're actually in love with a real person. Tell us who it is.
No.
Why not? After all, it's not like he's some creep like Freddie Haskell.
I gotta go to bed. Gigi, Peggy, you guys gotta leave.
Kelly, it's not even dark yet. It takes me a long time to get to sleep.
What's with her?
That's what happens when your parents let you eat too much sugar.
Yo.
I love you. Do you love me?
Hey, I told you never to call me at home.
Oliver, there must be something there you'd like to cook.
That sounds good. Flame B.
That's flambe. It means a dish you set on fire.
Wow, can we set everything on fire?
How about a cheese sandwich with a flag on it?
Can we set that on fire, too?
That's it. We're going to the market.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Hi, Kelly.
Why the long face, honey?
Well, you see, I was reading this library book about this girl who had a problem. But somebody tore out the last 5 pages, and I don't know how she solved it.
Well, maybe I can help you figure out the ending.
Well, you see, there was this princess, and she really liked this knight. Except everybody, all the peasants in the kingdom thought he was a real jerk.
Maybe the princess saw something special in her knight that no one else did. I'll bet she ignored those peasants, and she lived happily ever after.
Oh, and Grandma, there were a couple of other pages torn out, too. Oh, how do you think she got him to know that she liked him?
Well, I imagine it was the same as when I was a girl. I remember my first crush was on a boy called Lester. I really liked him, even though he always brought dead things to school.
What did you do?
Well, I did everything to make him notice me. I smiled at him, and I waved to him. I even found a dead mouse, and I put it on his doorstep.
What happened?
Nothing. Then I got the idea, and I wrote him a letter, and I told him exactly how I felt.
Did that work?
It sure did.
Oh, good. Because my dad said never to touch anything dead.
Dear Freddie, you massive baby, you. I think you're real cute.
You're my hunk of the month.
I love your blonde hair, especially on Fridays when you wash it.
I never, ever thought I could feel this way about a boy. But you're not a boy. You're a man. And you're my hero.
But most of all, Freddie, I love you. Meet me today at 2 o'clock at the soda fountain. Love, your secret admirer. Wow.
Go away. The new Leave It to Beaver will be right back.
Oliver's been cooking all morning. That could be a good sign.
It's funny. I always thought we were going to die on a boat.
Well, I think the food smells great.
Help! 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 Fire!
Oliver, I told you, no flambe.
I didn't do it on purpose.
It's ruined. Now I'll never get my merit badge.
Well, of course you will. My goodness, I like my casserole brown around the edges and on the top and the inside.
There you go. Dig in.
Before Kelly gets here? Nah, that'd be rude.
Oh, she's not coming. She's busy.
Hey, not fair. I tried that. Lucky break. More for me.
Oliver, aren't you going to have any?
No, my joy is in watching you eat.
Yo, Kip! Oh, excuse me. I had no idea the Cleavers were enjoying a delightful repast.
Mmm.
I just wanted a word with Kip.
Bless you. Hey, Dad, may I be excused?
Oh, I forgot. I made cream, too.
Don't touch the coffee.
This letter's incredible. She thinks you're the hottest thing ever.
Yeah. This town better lock up its daughters. Better keep an eye on those young mothers, too.
Oh, now this is awesome. She actually calls you a massive babe.
Which I am. Kip, she likes me. A girl actually likes me.
It's hard to believe, all right. Hey, it says here she wants to meet you at 2 o'clock. Can I come?
Sure, and bring a camera. Better yet, bring all the girls who ever laughed in my face.
I don't think the soda shop's that big.
I'm going to the library. Bye.
Callie, wait a minute. Come here.
Makeup and a party dress for the library?
Well, I'm taking out a very nice book.
Callie, you've been acting very strange lately.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Last night, we found your shoes in the refrigerator and a quart of milk upstairs in your closet.
So?
Isn't there something you want to tell us?
No.
Kelly, I don't want to have to pry, but...
That's what makes you the best dad in the whole wide world. Bye.
I wish you hadn't said that. It's going to make what I have to do so much harder.
Wally, what's the matter with you? Don't you trust her?
I will as soon as I finish going through her stuff.
Well, what are you looking for?
Uranium. Is it a crime to want to know what she's hiding?
Do you know how dumb you look?
Mary Ellen, Wally, where are you?
Upstairs.
You're right, honey. I'm being totally irrational.
What are you doing? Oh, Wally's lost his mind, and he's looking for it.
Aha! Listen to this. Dear Freddie, you massive babe, you. It seems our baby pumpkin rabbit ears is wearing makeup and making dates with some guy named Freddie.
Freddie who?
The only Freddie I know is Freddie Haskell.
You take that back.
Don't worry, Wally, it's only a date. Kelly will go out with a lot of horrible guys before she finally marries one.
Kelly. So you're my secret admirer. This is beyond my wildest dreams. I've got Kelly Cleaver for my girlfriend. I've got everything I've ever wanted.
Oh, Freddie.
The waiting's over, babe. Your all-night lover boy's here. A simple case of mistaken identity. You know, I have the eyes of a 20-year-old dog. Sad story. 1,000 pardons. Thank you.
Hello, Freddie.
Hi there, kid. I can't talk now. I'm meeting someone.
I know you, massive babe.
You. No. No, it can't be you. Please, tell me you wrote the letter for some gorgeous, though illiterate blonde.
No, I wrote it for me.
Are you drinking that?
Hey, what are you doing?
Freddie! So where is she? Oh, you mean Veronica Letrange? Ah, where is she? She went home to take a cold shower. I overwhelmed her. Does she go to our school? She can't. She lives in Paris. Of course, she was beautiful and charming and begged me to go with her. But alas, I have a math quiz Monday. And there were religious differences. And I didn't care for her earrings. No show, huh? Well, guess it's back to putting a veil on your grandma and telling everyone she's your girlfriend. Boy, that was close. Hey, cheer up, Squirt. I don't blame you for having a crush on me. If I were a girl, I'd be crazy about me, too. Face it, I'm a man, and you're still wearing pilgrim hats in assembly.
You know, Freddie, you were ashamed to be seen with me, but I'm more ashamed to be seen with you. I guess you are as big a jerk as everyone says you are.
Hey, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's just that I never got a love letter before.
There's a shop. I thought you were my hero.
It's true, there's no denying how dashing I am, but you're still too young for me. Soon I'll be leaving for college, and you'll be pining away in your room, wasting your wonder years.
My room gets really hot in the summer. This doesn't sound so good. Maybe you are too old for me.
You know, for a small head, you got quite a few brains in there.
I don't know. That was a dumb idea, sending you that letter.
Au contraire. For a while there, it really felt great thinking that a girl liked me.
Hey, Freddie, when you get out of college, look me up.
Valerie Harper is back as Rhoda tomorrow afternoon at 1 on Channel 47 Cable 4.
Yes, Carlton.
It's hard to believe that my boys have children of their own. Wally's a successful attorney, and he lives just next door with his wife, Mary Ellen, and their daughter, Kelly, and another one on the way. After the Beavers' marriage broke up, he moved back home with his sons, Kip and Oliver. So we're all together again, helping a new generation face the trials and adventures of growing up. And that's what our series has always been about.
hurry up. We're going to be late for Phyllis's wedding. Now, you kids remember, Kip's in charge. Do whatever he says.
Aw, Dad. The last time he was in charge, he made us walk like chickens and pick up stuff with our teeth.
I'll talk to him. You're right.
Wally, I know I'm right.
Listen, it's my
Now,
cousin.
I'm sure that he loves Cousin Phyllis.
Come on. This guy just loves America. In a year, he's going to dump her like her other husbands from Nicaragua, Pakistan, Mozambique.
Well, she works at customs. Who do you expect her to meet? Oh, June, you look lovely. Oh, how pretty.
Oh, Bee, you look lovely.
June,
Hi, it's so becoming.
What, this whole thing?
And those shoes. Where did you get those cute little shoes?
All right, we get the point. Come on, let's go. Bye, kid. Bye.
Bye. Be good.
Oh, no, I broke a nail.
What's wrong, sir?
I'm very weak. I just gave a pint of blood.
Eddie, you gave them my blood.
Hey, you think that was easy for me to watch?
The nurse said when you give blood, you should drink a lot of fruit juice.
Hey, that's a good idea, Kurt. Get something for yourself, too. So, did you figure a way to pad old Widow Jensen's bill?
I'm sorry, sir. I've been fairly busy. Mom asked me to fix her sewing machine.
Hey, I'm getting sick and tired of these stupid excuses for you not to do your simple little chores. I finally had to hire a bunch of transients to repave the driveway.
I'm sorry, sir, but Mom...
Hey, I'm sorry's not good enough, buddy. You're already on thin ice. Now listen, I got a hot tip, a 90-to-1 shot. I want you to put $100 on Grandma Moses in the 5th.
But you promised Mom all my life you wouldn't bet anymore.
Hey, you're still here, aren't you?
No batter. Come on, Kelly, right down the pike.
Watch out. Here comes my super-duper knuckle curve fastball. Okay, but if you hit me again, I'm telling my dad.
Come on, Kelly, pitch it in. Boy, Ollie, are you lucky. You almost busted up Aunt Mary Ellen's car window.
It's not my fault. A bug flew up my nose. See?
Forget it. Just give me the bat. You're not batting anymore.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're not.
$11.50, $11.80, only $12. We're dead.
A shattered window. A baseball bat. Broken piggy banks and 3 stupid kids. Let's see if we can piece this together.
Knock it off, Freddie. We got enough problems.
I'll just call Mobile Window. They're who I use.
Oh, we did, and they said they'd be right over as soon as we get 80 more bucks.
My mom is gonna kill us. Yeah, my dad almost killed me when all I did was take the last peach. We're never gonna come up with $80 before they get home.
Cheer up, little Cleaver. I'll give you the $80.
Where'd you get that?
This is my old man's. He told me to place a bet on a nag that couldn't win in a 1-horse race. He'll never miss it.
How can we ever thank you?
I'll let you know if I ever need an organ transplant.
I'm rich, Gert. I am rich.
Hey, what's going on?
My horse, Grandma Moses, paid off 90-to-1.
Grandma Moses won?
Let's celebrate. Steak dinners for everyone. And tonight, I'm gonna pay for the salad bar instead of sneaking you through.
Eddie, you promised me you weren't going to gamble.
It's not gambling when you win. Oh, I'm rich.
Sir? Are you familiar with the saying, to err is human, to forgive is divine?
Nope. Okay, we're gonna pick up my $9,000 on the way to the restaurant. Now, my bookie's in a bad neighborhood, so I'll leave the motor running while you go in.
You know, sir, only a man gifted with your sense of irony could appreciate the humor in what I'm about to tell you. I feel obliged to inform you that earlier today, those impish Cleaver children found themselves in a financial bind. And knowing Grandma Moses' spotty history as I do, I felt secure in giving them your money instead of placing the bet.
It's all right, honey. Oh, honey, it's okay.
No, it's not. You owe me $9,000.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a child. You have to forgive him.
No, I don't. This is the last straw. This is the last time he's gonna let me down.
Sir, I can explain.
No, let me explain. This is you, and this is me. And between us is a valley of misunderstanding. But tomorrow, this is gonna be me. And this is gonna be you. With your brother in military school!
It was nice seeing the family. And didn't Aunt Martha look well?
Mom, she thought she was at a baseball game.
Well, no wonder she kept yelling, beer here.
Wasn't it a shame that the groom flew his family all the way from Taiwan for nothing?
Yeah. If immigration had only burst in a few seconds later, Cousin Phyllis would have been Mrs. Ween Duck Chang.
Hi, everybody. Aunt Mary Ellen, this candy is for you.
Oh, how nice. I love candy.
Good. Then maybe you won't be so angry when you find out we broke your car window.
My new car?
Don't worry, Mom. We had it fixed.
Oh. Yeah, you see, Freddie Haskell gave us $80, and the guy from Mobile Window fixed it as good as new.
Oh, I don't know if I want to ask. Where did Freddie get $80?
Let's not ask. Let's just be happy everything worked out.
Not quite. You see, Freddie gave us his dad's money, so to punish him, his father sent him to military school.
Just for that?
Well, remember? He sent Freddie's brother to military school just for spilling grape juice on a white carpet.
You gotta do something. It's just not fair.
Yeah, even for a creep like Freddie.
Okay, okay. You know how Eddie overreacts. But don't worry, I know how to handle him. He always listens to me.
Oh, sorry, Freddie. But I tried.
Reverend Jesse Jackson couldn't have done a better job.
I'm gonna miss you, Freddie.
I'll miss you, too.
Take care.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. But don't give up hope. You know your father is. I'll talk to him. Take care of yourself, okay? And march nice.
Where is Eddie, anyhow?
Oh, he's in the truck listening to the radio. He wants to hear Clue 15 and the chainsaw giveaway. Oh, Freddie! Don't go. I'm gonna miss you so much.
I can't believe it. Just last week, you threw a fetal pig at him.
Excuse me. These girls can't bear the sight of me going off to the service. Thanks for coming.
Just gave him my $5.
I don't suppose there's any chance you'll write.
Don't be silly. Although for $15, I'll send you some of my hair.
Now boarding Interstate Bus Line 108 at gate 19.
I guess it's time for me to go.
Don't worry, honey. I packed your rubber sheet.
Mom, it's been years.
Hey, man, don't worry. I'll feed your snakes.
Good. Feed him my father's butterfly collection.
You got it.
Thanks, man. Be cool.
Final boarding call.
See you, Dudester.
Bus 108 for Dubois, Grove City, Muskingum, Fair Lawn.
Bye.
Bye-bye, honey.
Bye, Freddie. Bye, Freddie.
Take care, buddy. I'm gonna miss
Let's
you.
roll. See ya.
Like your new school. Bye-bye. Don't forget to write to us. Brian. Bye.
Be careful. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. We're going. Help! Help! Get me up! Help!
Hanging out the laundry, boys?
No, we're just breaking in a new kid.
What fun! Come on! Reel him in, and let's get a look at this sucker de jour.
Somebody, get me up! Help! Get me up! Help!
Freddie!
Bomber!
You dinosaur brains! This is my brother! So, you're really here.
How could Dad do this to me? He always said no one trims his toenails like I do.
Dad's a sick man, but he's blood. You gotta love him.
Refreshments?
Take him back to his room. The long way.
Root beer float, still your poison? My compliments, Bomber. You got quite a setup here.
This place is paradise. Nothing but dumb rich kids waiting to be taken advantage of. So, how's my turtle?
Oh, you haven't heard? Just kidding. Bomber, I gotta level with you. I don't want to be here. It's not fair. All I did was help out the Cleavers.
The Cleavers. Freddie, in battle, never stop to pick up the dead.
But I want to be back in Mayfield. I want to go to my high school. I'm that close to finishing drilling that peephole into the girls' locker room.
Forget that rinky-dink town. One little airstrike and it's history. Tell you what, tomorrow I'll steal you a Jeep.
Great. What's that on your shirt? Gotcha.
Oh, Bomber, Benderson's back from class.
I gotta go see this kid. He just got his allowance.
Oh, good, a new cadet. Okay, Toad Slime, iron those.
First of all, Helmet Head, epaulets are out. And second, the name isn't Toad Slime. It's Haskell, as in Bomber's bigger, better-looking brother. You got it, platoon pants? So from now on, you're taking orders from me.
Is that true, soldier?
No, sir, never, sir!
You, downstairs, 2 minutes, full pack. No canteen.
Okay, Sam, so maybe I did overstate my influence here. So sue me.
Dad, will you do me a big favor?
Of course.
Will you talk to Mr. Haskell, please?
No way.
Come on. Dad, you see, I went over to feed Freddie snakes. Mr. Haskell's really miserable.
Good.
Freddie's even more miserable. Can't you do something?
Kip, sorry, but we have to go to a wedding.
Cousin Phyllis again.
Besides, we tried. Remember?
Then try harder. Well, I miss the little fellow. You boys never tell me what a lovely dress I'm wearing. Now, both of you, come on. You just get over there right now.
I don't know why I have to go. He's your dumb friend.
through my magazines and erasing the model's eyes?
Hey, Gert, I've been thinking. Maybe we should have a kid.
We have to, remember? You keep sending them away. Why don't you just admit it? You miss Freddie.
Get off your soapbox, Gertrude. Sending that kid away was the smartest thing I ever did. Next to sending your mother that phony change of address card.
Eddie, you just...
Hey, whatever it is, I don't want to hear it.
Fine.
Gert, wait. Get my nail clippers. I can barely walk. Golly gee, it's Wally and the Beaver. Hey, I never noticed this before, but for brothers, you guys look nothing alike. Let's go, Wally.
Eddie, we have to talk to you about Freddie.
Something wrong with him?
Yeah, he wants to come home.
Yeah, well, I want Gert to learn Swedish massage. But we don't always get what we want.
Look, Eddie, we don't have much time, so I'm going to make this real fast. Why don't you just swallow your stupid pride, admit that you're unhappy, and let Freddie come home?
I'll let him come home when rocks give milk. The kid needs to learn discipline. And if I failed, perhaps those fascists at Vicksburg can give him a shot of stern moral fiber. And if he can learn it without getting a toe shot off, all the better.
Look, Eddie, will you listen to me? We only have our kids for a little while, and we've got to make it count. You know, sometimes I go up to Kelly's room and I just watch her sleep. When I see her lying there, I'm always surprised to see how much she's grown. But one day, she's not going to be there anymore. And neither will Freddie. But he could be here now. Come on, Eddie, you love that boy. Don't waste the precious time you've got left.
Hey, what is this, a Kodak commercial? Had enough yet?
I think so.
Hey, is this the way to the pool?
Dad!
So, how's it going, Sam?
Fine, sir. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your company, sir?
Well, your mom thought you'd like the new issue of Reptile World. So, how's it going?
I couldn't be happier, sir. Just this morning, I attended a fascinating lecture on how to attack a bunker with minimal loss of life.
So, you're, having a good time, huh?
Great.
Well, I guess I better get going. I suppose one of these weekends you'll be coming home for a visit, huh?
Sure. Oh, no, I can't. Won't be getting a pass for another 5 months, and then only if I'm not taken prisoner during war games.
5 months? Well, I've been thinking. You know, your mom misses you a lot, and, well, I owe her something after that little misunderstanding with my secretary, and maybe you should come home.
Come home for good?
Yeah. I mean, the house doesn't seem the same without you. And there's only your mother to yell at. And pretty soon you'll be going away to college, if you can afford it. Then we won't have any more time together.
You mean you miss me?
I sure do. I don't want to watch you sleep.
Excuse me, sir?
Look, sometimes I get so hot-headed that I make the wrong decisions. And then I get so stubborn that... What do you say? You want to come home?
Is that you?
Farmer, is that you?
Sorry, sir. I didn't recognize you without your mustache.
I shaved that off a couple of years ago.
Farmer, guess what? Dad's taking me home.
I'll tell you what. You caught me in a generous mood. Today is Amnesty Day. Farmer, you can come home too. We'll be a real family again.
Well, I'd love to, sir, but I'm so busy here with my charity work. And next week, we're putting on Dames at Sea at the Veterans Hospital. And
You got a great scam going, huh?
well, sir, I had a great teacher.
Carry on, Cadet Haskell. Hey, I'll tell you what. How about if I take my two boys out for a steak dinner?
Sounds great!
Not that I seem to have misplaced my wallet.
Allow me. I want to break in this new American Express card. Since when are you Tony Moscatelli?
Yeah, that's my boy.
My Harvey. Don't go away. The new Leave It to Beaver will be right back.
I finished mowing the lawn.
And I finished spelling out your name on the lawn with rocks.
Good work.
All done.
I guess that's it. Finished working off the $80 we owed you.
$80? You kids owe me $9,000. Now get out there and start cleaning out those rat traps.
Valerie Harper is Rhoda. Tomorrow afternoon at 1 on Channel 47, Cable 4.
Today's episode of the new Leave It to Beaver.
Come on, Ollie. Getting your teeth straightened is not the end of the world.
Oh, yeah?
Listen, Mom, I gotta talk to you about Mary Ellen.
I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel.
Ta-da! Come on, champ. This'll be a breeze.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting some last shots of my teeth before they stick braces on them.
Hey, you're not still worried about those braces, are you? They're no big deal.
Oh, yeah? That's because you're not getting them. Nothing bad ever happens to you.
Hey, I had a hernia. Look, Ollie, you're getting all worked up about nothing.
Really? Then why is Dad being so nice to me? He told me to eat as much as I wanted.
That's because he knows it's the last chance for you to eat this stuff for a couple of years.
Thanks for reminding me.
Come on, Ollie. Getting your teeth straightened is not the end of the world.
Yes, it is. I think I got it all figured out. First, they want your teeth to look good. Then they want you to start dressing real nice. And before you know it, you're getting married and complaining about how much everything costs. And then
you die.
Morning, sleepyhead. Ugh. Boy, I feel great. I bet you I could do this whole workout all over again. Give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Only days are gone. I'm going home. Well, I don't care how much money I got to spend. I got to get back to my baby again. Lonely days are gone. I'm going home.
We did it.
She wrote me a letter. She wrote me a letter that she couldn't live without me no more. Listen to the I got it. My baby.
Do I see a brave little soldier at the top of the stairs?
I hope so. Because then he can get the braces.
Come on, champ. This'll be a breeze.
You know, Dad? I think I can feel my teeth beginning to straighten all by themselves.
Oliver, whoa! Oliver, come back here. Oliver! Oliver,
Knew
come
it.
back.
Everything okay, Oliver? Let's adjust your bed. Wouldn't want to get any blood on your nice, clean shirt. Okay, now that we're all comfortable.
You'll never guess who's getting a divorce.
Not today, Nancy.
Lydia Spaulding. It all began when Gert Haskell's husband...
Definitely not today. Wait a minute, I haven't even told you what I want yet.
Well, honey, you've had this cut for so many years. If my cat had fingers, she could do it. Did you hear the real reason that Cynthia Reed's daughter went to live with her aunt in Chicago?
No, why?
Oh.
Never mind. Look, maybe we could do something different with my hair today.
So what do you think of Kathy's new nose?
Nancy, listen to me. I can't stand the way I look. You know how you're always suggesting a new style for me and I'm always saying don't get carried away?
Yeah.
Get carried away.
Hey, thanks for inviting me over for dinner. It gets kind of lonely on the weekends when JJ and Letitia go up to see her folks.
How come you never go with them?
Well, I just don't like cemeteries.
Dad, Mr. Rutherford, I want you to promise me not to say anything about Mom's hair, okay? Not a word.
Hi, honey. How was the football game?
The football game. Oh, it was so good that we're going back.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the second game. It's a doubleheader. Very rare.
Wally, don't you notice anything new?
Oh, it's a new dress. It's gorgeous, honey. Come on, love, let's go.
Wally. Billy? It's my hair. So, do you like it?
He's crazy about it. Let's see.
But do you love it?
Don't you?
I hate it. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. And you're really beginning to bug me.
Now, you're just a little upset.
I am not just upset. I'm upset and I'm fat.
Oh,
honey, you're not fat. You're pregnant. Lumpy's fat.
Yeah, boy, am I fat. We're talking large city here.
Don't patronize me. You just think I'm some neurotic, swollen hippopotamus. And Wally, your hair looks pretty silly, too.
Mary Ellen?
Way to go, Dad.
Wally?
I'm coming, Mom.
Lumpy.
Oh, I'm sure glad to see you got your appetite back.
You feel a lot better today. I don't know what I was so afraid of. Getting braces was a lot easier than getting my head unstuck from the mailbox.
Yo, anybody in La Casa? Hey, dude, sir.
Hi, Freddie.
Ah, the glare! Quick, my sunglasses. Leave him alone, Freddie. Are you kidding? With those braces, he looks like... Good afternoon, Mr. Cleaver. I was just admiring the quality of young Oliver's braces.
What a relief. And I was up all night worrying you wouldn't like them. If there's a girl on the phone for you.
Who is that?
I don't know. She wouldn't quit giggling.
Cheryl. So, how's the world's latest victim of orthodontia doing?
Okay. Except now I spit when I talk.
Indeed. Next time I'll bring my shampoo. I must say you're taking it well. A lesser chap would find himself up the proverbial creek.
Why?
Why? Given as I am to savoring the thought of a fellow human being in agony, I'm reluctant to warn you that you're in for some serious grief.
You mean worse than I usually get?
Remember that day I convinced you that everyone in your class was wearing a costume to school?
Boy, do I ever. I went as a sea bass.
Yeah, that was great. But when you go back to school with that hardware on your teeth, you're gonna wish you were back in that fish suit.
What are they gonna do?
Oh, they'll have a field day with you. They'll call you names like Chin Grin, Metal Mouth, Twinkle Teeth, Flat Face, Glitter Gums, Laser Lips.
Tin Grin?
A personal favorite. But don't worry. You're blessed with that Cleaver intestinal fortitude to help you weather the most relentlessly brutal years of your life.
Freddie Haskell, you are just trying to scare me, and you're doing a good job. But none of that stuff's gonna happen to me. Gee, wasn't it fun seeing the orthodontist without his hair?
No.
Hey, Dad, you know what this summer needs is a nice, long camping trip. When am I gonna wear this?
For 2 solid weeks, night and day.
No way! You can't make me wear this to school. You can't even make me get out of the car. Not even when you sell it. No way, not never. And you can't make me go to Sunday school. And you can't make me go anywhere in public. And you can't make me go to the park or anywhere like that.
Oh. Hey, I don't understand why I can't sue the racket club. You saw the whole thing. I slipped on a jelly donut.
But Lumpy, you're the one who dropped it.
Lawyers. Hey, you think it's okay to go in there with Sybil?
Don't worry, Lump. She said she was going to the hairdresser today. I'm sure everything's going to be back to normal. Hi, honey. I'm home.
go to birthday parties, or even go to the bathroom because I'm never getting out of this car. No way, not never. Okay, so you can make me get out of the car, but you can't make me go to school, and you can't make me raise my hand. And if the teacher calls on me, you better know the answer, because I ain't talking.
Whoa, they gave him headgear? Boy, even Timmy the drooler won't eat with him now.
Kip, go upstairs and hold your brother's lips open while your father brushes his teeth.
Ugh. Oh, thanks again, Grandma.
For what?
For making those cookies for Jimmy McCoy's going-away party tomorrow.
5 dozen chocolate chip cookies. Am I a sucker or what? Chocolate chips. Chocolate. Aha! Oh, no!
What happened, Mom? You dropped the chips?
Oh, no. No, I'm thinking of getting some speckle linoleum, so I wanted to see how it'd look.
Listen, Mom, I gotta talk to you about Mary Ellen. I've got a real crisis on my hands.
Take a number.
She's out of control. You ought to see her hair. She looks like a fat, white Stevie Wonder.
Here, Wally. I gotta go get some fresh chocolate chips.
But what about Mary Ellen?
Wally, you're a grown man. Every time you got a little problem, you can't come running over here.
But, Mom...
Handle it!
Boy, Dad never would have said that.
Stop that.
Thanks for making the cookies, Grandma.
I ran out of time. These are store-bought.
Nah, it's okay. I hate Jimmy's guts anyway.
If you finished, why did you run upstairs and help your father carry Oliver down for school?
Hey, Grandma.
Well, good morning, Oliver.
Mom, I can't find all...
Morning, Dad.
Well, Oliver, I thought you were going to stay up in your room until you rot.
Well, I was. But I got to thinking about what you said to me last night.
Oh, about the little mouse who wouldn't wear his new braces to the raccoon's birthday party?
No, not that stupid part. The part about me not being able to hide out forever. You know, right before you slammed the door. Anyways, I figured I'd better get this over with. Bye.
Oliver, you haven't had any breakfast.
Oh, I don't need any, Grandma. See, we got the substitute teacher who always brings us food so we like her. Bye. But Mommy, she is funny looking.
If the students behave, then they'll all get brownies. Now then, who can tell me what the subject of this sentence is?
Getting a brownie.
Sorry, Mrs. More Liver. Once again, it's liver more. Now, for the 2 or 3 of you who weren't paying attention, the subject of this sentence is the students. Class, eyes front. Excuse me, young man or woman. You are wasting the whole class's time. Please remove the helmet.
Gee, I wish I could. But see, I got this big ugly scar across my whole head. And when ladies see it, they scream.
Young man, you can either take the helmet off here and have a brownie, or you can take it off at the principal's office and have detention.
take that thing off, do your brains fall out? Now you can help your dad, the beaver, chew down some trees. That's enough. Class!
That's it? No brownies for you.
I just look hideous. Aren't you supposed to be in school?
I ran away. See, I tried to hide all this clunky junk, but the guys saw it anyhow. They laughed and called me names. I was humidified.
Must have been terrible.
I'm never going back to that school again.
Oh, Oliver, come here, honey. Come here. Listen to me. The kids in your class, they weren't laughing at you. They were laughing at something about you that's different. But sometimes, when we try to cover something up, we just draw more attention to it and make it worse.
But nobody wants to look goofy and get laughed at. I guess you know what that's like.
Listen, people just tease you as long as they think it bothers you. Laugh along and you're home free.
I guess I could try that. I mean, it would be a lot easier than hiding in the sewer for the next 2 years.
Anything really good in life, like the nice, straight teeth you're gonna have, doesn't come easy.
Kind of like having a baby, huh?
Yeah, kind of like that.
You know what, Mary Ellen? For a lady, it used to be a girl. You're a pretty good guy.
Hey, what about you and me go for a soda, huh?
All right. Gee, maybe I better get back to school before I miss recess. Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait, Oliver, you forgot.
Dad, she's back from the hairdresser.
Hi.
Hi, honey. Oh. It's good to have my Mary Ellen back.
Wally and the Beaver will be back next Monday, but are taking this Thursday off for a special show about rights for kids. Rights On, Thursday night at 8 on YTV.
A Quintex